Hey, what's going on, guys? YBHunted here, and welcome to another episode of Adventures in DayZ. Now, this is on the Wasteland side, and where I had this marker, there's actually a helicopter that I noticed, and it did mark it on the map at one point, but it disappeared. Now, we haven't put out another DayZ adventure, episode in a while, and the reason for that is I just haven't played much DayZ, but I started to get back into it here in the last week or two, and I've been playing Wasteland a lot, which is more like the 80-person version of, I guess, DayZ without the zombies, and it's basically just, you're split into two teams, Op 4 or Blue 4, or Dependent, where Independent you can kill anyone, Op 4 you're obviously killing Blue 4, and Independence, and, the other way around for Blue 4. But yeah, so I'm an Independent in this game, and I'm just showing you here that there's a full, lobby. There's like somewhere around 75 to 80 people at the time of this video, and these are usually live commentaries, but I wasn't thinking about it at the time. I was just recording. So what I'm doing here is I'm trying to get over to this helicopter, and I had just spawned in. You can spawn in wherever you want, basically whenever you're on a team, but when you're an Independent, you only have the choice of random. So this spawned me over near Komarova Docks, which is actually what this is right here, near Belota. And one of the teams, Op 4 or Blue 4, I'm not sure because I didn't go investigate because I'm not an idiot, they had a base set up at the Belota airfield, which is where they usually have, bases, because it's a pretty good spot, and a lot of people will have this base here. And I noticed there's also a boat. So what I was worried about is that this might be someone beginning to build a base and that they set up a trap, especially after I see this dead body that's right here. I was really worried about a sniper or something like that. Now, the main reason I wanted to get this helicopter is because I was by myself, and I've actually never really flown a helicopter before, except for, just a few seconds before I crash it. So I really wanted to get some practice in. So what I'm doing is I'm just being cautious and stuff, and like I said, these are usually live commentaries, so I would have been, talking something along the lines of, okay, let's check over here. I feel it makes it a little more interesting, but, this is a good I guess gameplay, I guess is what you would call it. I don't know. So I wanted to bring this to you guys, being that's my first ever successful helicopter flying until the end, which you'll see. But yeah, so I decided to just make a run for it. This is one of the, I don't even know what type of helicopter this is. It's a big helicopter, though. It's one of the big ones with the guns on the side. I don't have any guns myself, but this one takes a while to get up in the air. So I was a little worried I was going to get sniped right here. But what I did is turned on auto hover because I had heard before that is the best way to fly. It's the safest way to fly. At least that's what my friend Mike, or Hybrid X Hero, some of you know him, tells me. So what I do is I go up and I'm kind of flying along, and basically what it is, if you've never played the game or you've never really flown a helicopter before, is if you are in auto hover, it will keep you pretty much level. If you hit something like fast forward, like right here where I hit E to speed up, it'll tilt you over, but it'll keep you at the same height, and it's also really hard to turn. And I think I cut the clip here in a few seconds, and I show you guys me trying to turn on this auto hover, and it just doesn't really work out that well. Actually, yeah, it's like right here. It's kind of hard because what it does is it keeps you level, and the point of a helicopter and a plane is that you're able to bank and make sharp turns. And when you're in auto hover, you're not really allowed to do that, and you can't move very fast, so it's extremely hard to avoid, gunfire and rockets and things like that. So I fly around here for a few minutes, and I'm just testing it out, and I'm like, what, I think I got this part down. This seems pretty stupid to me. I'm gonna go ahead and try taking off auto hover. So what I do is I go over to the Belota airfield, practically right near their base, which is kind of stupid. Luckily they were just starting to build it, so they weren't paying much attention to me. But I flew up as high as I could in case something went wrong, because what I've been told is if you turn off auto hover, your helicopter or plane wants to just do like a backflip, which isn't the case in this case. But so we tried here. I'm just going into it, and right here I was pretty worried. Luckily I did it, and I saw that I was still hovering because you haven't hit anything. Right here I just turned it off. So now what this allows me to do is make sharp turns and things like that. I start descending a little bit just because of the way my helicopter's angled, but this really makes a big difference. You see me trying to get used to it, but I've played a lot of Battlefields, and I was doing this on the controller, on the keyboard, and I've been told it's easier to fly a plane or helicopter on the controller with this game, but I just didn't really want to plug it in. But here I was actually a little worried because I started flying out into the ocean and couldn't turn. And then I realized it's like a plane. You can actually affect kind of like your back fin or your back rotor, and when you're banked, you can actually hit almost like you're going up, and it'll turn you around. So it was working pretty well, And then what happened was I noticed a lot of people died here. In a few seconds, I was just making some swooping runs over the city, getting used to building a lot of speed and going back up. I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. I actually enjoy flying a helicopter now that I know how to do it. But yeah, you'll see here in a few seconds, a lot of people die, and the reason for that is because hackers have the ability to kill everyone in the world. And for some reason, I didn't die. What actually happened is you can see my Tupperware upper left corner. It was like green, orange, green, orange, green, and then after the hacker killed everyone, my helicopter just went to orange, red, orange, red, orange, and unfortunately one of the reds was my engine, so the helicopter just fell to the ground and I died. Unfortunately, hacker couldn't let me have that one special moment where I was teaching myself how to fly a helicopter. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching Adventures in DayZ. I'm not sure what episode, but leave a like. Go ahead and check out the show. This is actually a show, so you can see it in the description. You can click on the big picture and it'll take you to every single episode. So thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it.